Welcome back to my channel. I have not vlogged in a while, so I thought that would be fun to do this weekend. Today is Friday, September 15th, and specifically what I want to do is kind of show some of the rhythms that I have adopted in my life to help live well with chronic illness and life in general, weekly rhythms, daily rhythms. So I'm going to kind of show you what a typical weekend in my life looks like starting today on Friday. So on Fridays, I do not do anything. That is as far as making plans or leaving the house. I take Fridays as kind of a crash day and I stay home. This allows me to rest from the week, particularly Thursdays, which are my busiest day of the week, and also rest before the weekend. And I will catch up on any loose ends with work that I need to finish. I will do my laundry, just things like that around the house. And get some good rest in. So that is what we are doing today. It is about 11:30 and I was lying in bed, letting my body wake up and listening to my dad's podcast that he produced for work. I'll put the link in the description. It is about a church planter who has terminal cancer and it is so good. And now I'm about to sit down, and after I read my Bible, it is time to get to work, and I need to dive into a blog post that I am writing for a writing software. This is actually a new client, so I've got to sit down and figure all of that out, and then we will see how much stuff I have the energy to do after that. So let's go have a weekend in the life. What I eat in a day with a paralyzed stomach: half a dozen tater tots. That's it. That's the video. So I just discovered on TikTok this year for the first time about Kohl's end of season clearance sale, where everything at Kohl's is discounted. The clearance items are discounted by an additional 50 to 70%. So I went to check it out this week and it was pretty picked over, but I bought $200 worth of stuff, which originally would have been $500. So I saved $300. Not everything that I got was on clearance. Some of it was just normal pricing, but I got 14 items, so that evens out to like $14 or $15 a piece. And I got a bunch of stuff I really needed, like jeans that actually fit, neutral colored sweaters, just good fall basics. So here is a quick haul of what I got. First things first, I have this same little tank top in orange that I got at Goodwill a year ago. I love it, so I got it in white. Then we have a little tunic, like a lightweight sweater, which is this like dark tan, light brown color. Next up, we have this super soft and cozy white sweater, which it's a different sweater than the previous one, but it's that same kind of idea. It's like a tunic or a lighter weight sweater. I tried my best to find some jeans that fit because I don't have any of those. So these are from the women's department. They are a size 12 slim straight high rise, $8. I got these little shorts, super soft, comfy, elastic waist, and they're orange with a little pattern. This is the other pair of jeans that I got. These are an 11, so they were from the juniors section, and they're a high-rise baggy jean. Hopefully these work because I really need jeans. Then I have this little white flowy tank top. I grabbed this little simple white shirt with the pockets and buttons. This is a gray kind of cropped sweater. It has this like braided kind of detailing on the sides. Really like it. This sweater is really fun. Also, I got the pink one with white stripes. I got most of the sweaters in size medium. I think this color is in this year and I love it. I think it's so beautiful. It's like this rich purple, and this is just a little cropped V-necked long sleeve shirt. Always good to have a staple black dress. I love this one. The material is a little bit nicer, but the cut is very simple. It comes like right above my knee, short sleeve and cinched at the waist. And then the final thing I got, these were a little bit out of my comfort zone. They're like, are they corduroy? I guess they're corduroy. Like these dark forest green pants, but I decided to give them a try. So there's what I got at Kohl's. It's about 6:30 now. I had already been feeling not great earlier and planning to rest in bed anyway because I have to do that every day. But I started randomly feeling incredibly sick and came to bed and slept for a couple hours, but I still feel really like weak and sluggish and weird. I don't know. So I was going to practice voice this afternoon. I needed to get in a good voice practice, but I think that might be pushing it a little bit too much. So I'm going to go ahead and shower because that is a higher priority. And then unfortunately, I might just have to do quieter things this evening. We'll see. Are you helping me? Are you helping me practice? Airplane ears. I don't blame you. It all reminds me of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. For right before my eyes, a man that I despise has turned into a man I like. It's almost like a dream, as strange as it may seem. He came to offer me vanilla ice cream. I don't think it's happening for me tonight. It is about 9 o'clock and I'm going to bed for the night. I am going to start Firefly Summer, The Firefly Summer, which is Morgan Mattin's middle grade debut. I have such a special place in my heart for her YA contemporary books. They were the first YA contemporary books I ever read. Like, I remember reading Second Chance Summer over 10 years ago, and every spring I have to do a Morgan Mattin reread at least one book. Like, as soon as the weather starts to get warm, I just crave them. So I'm very interested and excited to see how her transition into middle grade goes. And other than that, that's it. See you in the morning. So I woke up this morning feeling very disoriented, in a lot of pain. Just kept feeling worse and sicker. So it's about 2 p.m. and I have just been lying in bed feeling rough. But last night I read The Firefly Summer in one sitting. It was so good. It felt like a classic Morgan Mattin story, but just packaged into middle grade. I loved it. It was a great end of summer read. I definitely recommend it. So now it's Saturday, and typically my Saturday rhythms are that I don't use screens or the internet or my phone until like mid-afternoon, and I will read a book or write letters. I didn't feel well enough to do either of those things today, but ideally, that's what I do on Saturdays. And then in the afternoon, more Saturdays than not, I spend time with friends or family. And then I just have a quiet evening so I can hopefully go to church the next morning. So those are kind of some of my Saturday rhythms that I typically try to follow. So today we were going to go to a local farm that had like you pick flowers, where you go out in the field and cut your own flowers, but it is raining all day, and also I feel terrible, so instead we're just going to drive around and look at nice houses that we can't afford, because I think that's fun. We just randomly drove by this little flower stand, so we're stopping to get flowers today after all. Stopping again because we found a little fruit library. It's 8:30. I got home at like 4:30 and went straight to bed and fell asleep, but I feel a little more human now than I have today. But it is my actual bedtime. So I am gonna put away my laundry really quick and then get ready for bed and go to bed for the night for real. Also, can we just appreciate that I changed the batteries in my thermostat myself like a big girl instead of calling maintenance to do it? Okay, good night. Good morning. I had a rough night last night. It was really bad. But while I wait for my friend to come pick me up for church, let's talk about my Sunday rhythms. So I do 3 things on Sundays. I go to church, I take a nap, and I get ready for my week. So first of all is church. It's hard for me to, do not scratch that. The cat is in a mood this morning, apparently. My body does like mornings. It's about 10 o'clock right now, and I'm about to leave. And my body doesn't do well with mornings, but I really try to prioritize church. It's really important to me. So once a week I push through, and it's helpful that my friend drives me every week, so I don't have to worry about driving. She always drives me, so we have some extra time to catch up and debrief on our weeks. I can't decide which earrings to wear. And I just sit down for the whole service. I don't try to stand up for any of it because that makes me feel super, super sick. And then after church, unless I have plans with people from church, I don't do anything else on Sundays. I just come home so I can rest the rest of the afternoon because I need it after being out in the morning. And then after I rest, I will just do little things around the house to get ready for my week. So for example, I will write out like to-do lists for the work that I have to do that week. I will fill up my pillowcases. I will tidy up my house, stuff like that, just to get the week off on the right foot. So those are my Sunday rhythms. Those are my 3 things I do. So let's go to church. Also, I was not ready for fall. I have been hanging on to summer until this weekend when it got rainy, and I have cozy new sweaters and fall things to wear, and now I'm like, okay, maybe I'm ready for this fall thing after all. love my church and my church family so much. The rain stopped and the sun came out, and it's so pretty. It feels like fall outside for the first time this year. But now I'm home and it is time for Sunday rhythm number 2. Let's go take a nap.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off dead.
I was about to change my central line dressing, but I just opened the box from my home health company and discovered they didn't send me everything they usually do. They just sent me the dressing change kits. They didn't send me my dressing, and they didn't send me any new bio patches or any new claves. I found an extra IV 3000, which is the dressing that I use, but I don't have any bio patches or any claves. And I don't know, like, this looks pretty nasty. It needs to be changed, but I would just really rather not do it without the bio patch. So I think I'm going to have to call them in the morning, and just get this stuff like overnight shipped, and I could do it on Tuesday, and hopefully this will hang on until then, because I just really, I don't know, I just don't think I want to do it without the bio patch. And sometimes I'll go like a little bit longer than a week without changing it. It does look really gross though. I don't know, this was not my plan. Anyway, I guess I'm going to wait to change this and go to bed now. So, these were some of my weekly rhythms that I follow every weekend as best as I can, and they just help support my body and mind and get me ready and refreshed for a new week, which, ready or not, it is about to be a new week. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let's have a good week. I'm dead. Like, I'm literally dead on my feet. My hands and my lips are so tingly. Like, I can't feel my face.